Yeah, I am. I thought you already did that. Hi guys, Shane Cupper here from Retiree at 23. So today we have a great guest and a great friend of mine, Rowan. He's going to go through all the aspects and practical uses of NFTs because I just don't get
it. And that's understandable. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. It's good to be here. I also have my own channel is Trade Travel Troopy and Berserkaroo. Some of you may know me from there. So it's good to see us all here today. Get in Shane's button here, smash the sub, smash the likes. You got to get that out of the way. So with that out of the way, let's look into some future NFT technology, current and future. I'll share my screen now. Let me know if it's working all good. You can see the Troopy from Trade Travel Troopy. All right.
Wonderful.
First project I'm extremely excited to share with you, and something that takes a little bit of different think. Well, firstly, let's think about NFTs as most people sort of do currently, right? NFT monkeys. This is kind of the most commonly known use case, you could say, for NFTs. They're known as the apes, I think it's called. What are they called, Shane? Crypto apes?
The Mutant 8 Yacht Club.
Yeah, these are the ones.
Right? Bored Ape Yacht Club. That's
most people know about these. Quite a few like celebrities are into this. They started out as a small amount of Ethereum to purchase initially, and quite a few of these have sold for extreme amounts of money. This one says it's $12 million. I guess they have a first mover advantage as being one of the most popular earliest projects that's into NFTs that comes with a benefit on the side, right? The benefit, as far as I understand, of owning these is you're allowed to go on the yacht party. They're going to rent a boat and you can go and on the party with these people that all own the NFTs. There's these crypto punk ones. These are a couple of years older and they're kind of like a status symbol because of the price. If you're owning one of these, it kind of shows that you're a wealthy crypto person. Hence, I do not have one of these. And whatever, I don't know what else goes on with these. So this is sort of what most people think of as an NFT. And the number one question people have about NFTs is what stops anyone going right click, save image as, save to desktop, monkey picture? Nothing. Well, just did that, right? I have it. I have it just like the person who paid $12 million for this, right? It's right here. You can print it, stick it on my wall. I can't go to the boat party. If I turn up with this printed out, I can't go to the boat party because I don't have the NFT. I have the picture, but not the NFT, right? So the NFTs live on the blockchain, and it's basically a proof of ownership. The thing that confuses a lot of people is the NFT is not the picture. The NFT is the proof of ownership of the picture. Okay, that's critical to get in mind. I'm assuming you can see my screen. Is it working fine?
It's working perfect, mate. Keep going.
Talking into the void. So here is my NFTs, right? In this particular wallet, I have two hashtag NFTs, and we're going to get to the hashtag ones and how they're different from monkey picture ones or other picture ones or whatever, right? So NFTs, like shit coins, regular coins that people are familiar with, are ERC20 tokens, and they are fungible tokens, meaning that every coin is the same and they're all worth the same amount of money. ERC 721 tokens are NFT tokens. Each one is unique. They are non-fungible token, NFT. Fungible meaning they are not exactly the same at all. They're unique. They're not the same amount of money worth. They're unique, right? So I've got two. I've got the hashtag ones. They live in your wallet. This doesn't actually show the hashtag that I own. It doesn't show the monkey picture that I own. It doesn't show whatever the NFT that, like in games, they're used a lot for buying characters, cars, swords, land, things in the metaverse as well, is all ran on NFTs. So that's, I guess, maybe hopefully what people are familiar with. And if you're not, you need to learn that ASAP, because we're moving on very fast from there. Okay, so we're going to look at tag protocol first in order of my favorite things in upcoming future technology as far as NFTs and use cases and what they can be used for. So we can go to the tag protocol website, which I have loaded right here. This front page, this is what you see initially. And this is more of a smart NFT. The picture of monkey ones we've looked at is just a deed, like a title to a car or the deed to your house. It's not the house, it's not the monkey picture, it just proves ownership. Tag protocol is different in that it's, for lack of a better word, a smart NFT, in that, like Ethereum is a smart contract and has programmable money. You can do DeFi, you can stake in here and coins come out. It does all sorts of things, whatever it was programmed to do. It does only that, and it does it perfectly because it's just a contract, just math, just code. Trust the code, according to nerds. Thank you, nerds, for building the internet. We'll put that out there. So the tag protocol, you register a hashtag as an NFT, and you use that NFT as a virtual mining machine to mine tag coins. So this is an NFT that mines coins. In this case, it mines tag coins. So you type in here, what sort of would you like to own a hashtag of? Drugs is taken. Got to be on drugs. So these are the ones that are recently registered, and here is a list of all of the hashtags that anyone has ever minted into an NFT and now permanently have the rights of ownership of these hashtags. Okay, nobody can type this back in and make a copy because it's non-fungible token. So we can click through here and see what sort of things people are. There's the Omicron variant of the Corona show. We got Toket, you know, ping pong. People are into beer pong. They're buying up hashtags flat out, left, right, and center. And click through a bit more just to give you an idea. You can see back here, it's very interesting. You can kind of tell these are all probably, most likely, right? High chance these are all by the same person, trying to buy up all of the hashtags of followers, depending on the spelling. And if it has a capital, it's different to if it's all lowercase, unique, non-fungible tokens. Okay, click through here. We won't spend that long in here. This one is my favorite one, man. Somebody in Florida, they've got all cam girls, right? So there's all the hashtags that people have bought. Moving right along. So tag protocol can once you type in a hashtag and you find one that you like, you can go in here and you can buy your hashtag, right? So if you want to buy just do it, like Nike's slogan. I don't know how this will go. Hopefully it's still available. Yeah, so somebody's onto it, right? Someone's already bought just do it, and that NFT is now mining coins for them currently. But if you change it to just do it with no capitals, we'll have a look. And they've also bought that one, or somebody else has. Okay, but if you put a capital T at the end, which would be an unlikely hashtag that people would use, so it may be unlikely that somebody has bought it. And you can buy this right now as a hashtag and own it permanently, and it will mine you coins. It costs currently $450 US worth of Binance coin, which is 0.7 Binance coins at the minute, to purchase this, right, and mint it into an NFT right now. Now, I don't have sufficient funds, and also the fee on Binance chain is currently 0.4, but that's not always the case. It's usually about 16 cents. But I've spent all my money on hashtags, so I can't show you actually buying one, but I can show you the ones that I already have bought, right? So I have 3 wallets and I have them spread out. So this is my main wallet, my first one. I am the owner of the hashtag Simpsons, all lowercase. And I am also the hashtag, I own the hashtag Epstein didn't kill himself, because now that's minted permanently into an NFT on the blockchain for all of eternity, as long as the electricity stays on the internet. That is not going away. So let's never forget the crimes against humanity from Epstein and all of his friends. So that is now permanently a part of the blockchain. So we can go in here, have a look all about the mining that this has done for me. I bought this on the 14th of the 11th, 2021. The date is currently the 2nd of the 12th, right? So it's the 2nd of December. I bought this on the 14th of November. It's graded at 21. The grading goes in order of number 1 being most popularly used on Twitter each day to least, and 21 being the least, right? So that's okay. I don't really mind. I still own the NFT. It's still mining me coins. In the last hour, it's mined me 0.15 tag coins. In the past week, it's mined me 30 tag coins. And since I've owned it, it's mined me, call it 80 tag coins, and estimated at current mining difficulty, 1,400 tag coins in a year. Cool, makes sense, right? We'll get into how it mines here in a minute. And we do have other things to get through, so, you know, we can't spend forever in here. Tag coin price is currently 22 US cents. You can go over here to the tag coin interface. Oh, I could probably connect my wallet, I guess, to show you how all this works. But basically, if you've used any DEX, decentralized exchange, it's pretty similar. You can just trade in and out of tag coin here to Binance and back. Currently, this runs on Binance chain, but tag protocol, being a protocol as opposed to a blockchain or an Ethereum based smart contract or anything else, this is why NFT tech is extremely exciting. It is a blockchain agnostic. We'll go down in the white paper. You always find out good information in white papers. And here's the objective of the tag protocol: to build a blockchain agnostic coin ecosystem. Agnostic means doesn't matter what blockchain, it can run on all kinds of blockchains. That has a well-defined production, mint, and burn tokenomics. So well-defined production, mint, and burn tokenomics means that this is coded into the smart NFT in the beginning. It's defined, it doesn't change. It's part of the protocol. And it uses hashtags based NFT tokens. So it uses NFT tokens that we've just minted the hashtag into an NFT, aka Epstein didn't kill himself. And it's a virtual mining machine rather than a physical mining machine to save on additional electricity consumption. Anyone who knows about proof of work, how Bitcoin works, you have to buy the computer, mine the thing, it works a few years and there's a better computer and yours doesn't mine anymore and you have to throw it in the garbage and buy a new one. So this is a virtual mining machine. Therefore, you don't need to throw it in the garbage, which is cool. And as you go through the white paper here, it explains how the grading works. Basically, Chainlink, everyone's probably heard of Chainlink, is an oracle. An oracle is simply like another kind of smart contract thing that goes to Twitter, counts how often your hashtag was used that day on Twitter, and then puts your hashtag in a grade between 1 and 21. So most used that day are the grade 1s, least used, like Epstein didn't kill himself, grade 21. The tag protocol, basically, for lack of a better word, prints, but mints is the word, minting. Mints 10,000, or mines, right? Mining is the actual correct word. Mines 10,000 coins per hour currently. And between those 10,000 coins every hour, all of the grade 1 hashtag NFTs split 600 between them, and all the grade 21s split 200 tag coins per hour between them all. So if you have a popular hashtag NFT that's getting used and you end up in grade 1, you're going to get 3 times, you're going to mine 3 times more coins than the worst hashtags like mine. We go through here, tells you about the grading, right? Tells you how the price of hashtags goes up every 5,000 hashtags that are sold. Back on the main page here, the sale of 100,000 hashtags only. After that, it changes. You won't be able to just come in here and type one in. So you want metaverse, which is obviously taken because why not? You won't be able to do that, right? We'll get to that in a sec, which is amazing. I like it. So we're currently at 26,000 hashtags sold. So therefore the price is currently $450 US. After the next, once with 30,000 are sold, the price will be 500 to mint an NFT, etc., etc. By the time we're at the 100,000th one to mint, the price is $1,150 US per hashtag to mint into a mining NFT. Hope this isn't too confusing yet. Are you with us, Shane?
Yeah, man, I'm following you. I'm following you.
Any questions? Feel free to pull me up if anything needs further explanation.
Mate, I'll get it. It's about the audience getting it. So we'll cut this out. But yeah, you just keep going, bro. I'm watching it.
So after the closure of the phase 1, which is the sale of 100,000, it's going to be only 30 hashtag purchase vouchers available in an open auction every day. So there'll only be 30 available to mint into an NFT every day. And if you would like to be one of those people that can come in and mint yourself a mining machine, you will have to bid for these vouchers in an auction using tag coins. So you're going to need some tag coins if you want to bid in the auction to mint an NFT later on, once they're sold out, right? And not only that, is that the tag coin proceeds collected through this auction will be burned by the auction contract. Ooh, this is the juicy bit. This burn process will help reduce the supply of tag coins, which creates more value for existing tag coins. Right? We understand supply and demand. Once you start burning coins, there comes down your supply. Doesn't do anything for demand necessarily, but at least your supply is coming down by burning coins. Cool. Who knows how much people are going to auction for these? This is the exciting part about this. It's very new. This would I put in a high risk category. This is not something that you want to put 30% of your entire wealth into, perhaps. Perhaps you do. Perhaps I did. Hashtag NFTs or tag coin virtual mining machines are very valuable and rare assets. So there's only going to be 100,000 of them. And how many people are in crypto? Not everyone in crypto is going to be able to buy one of these, most likely. Unlike proof of work miners that depreciate in value over time. Because the supply of hashtags is limited to 100,000 NFT tokens during the phase 1 registration process, hashtag NFT value can increase in value over time. There is no guarantees of that. It can go to zero. Everything can go to zero, including Bitcoin. Subsequently, only 1,000 hashtags will be sold every month. This ensures that there is limited supply of hashtag NFTs that participants can buy. This means that new participants looking to buy these hashtag NFTs to mine tag coin have to buy them off the secondary market from the existing hashtag NFT owners, right? So if you don't want to bid in the auction, or the auction bids are too high, or you don't have enough tag coins because the price went up and you can't afford to buy tag coins to auction or whatever, you don't want to do that, and you want to buy one that somebody already owns, right? So you wanted to buy that metaverse we were looking at, you'll be able to find the person that owns this and make them an offer they can't refuse. And yeah, I'll sell you some, but I'm telling you right now, I won't be selling them for cheap. I'm telling you right now, I will not be selling my mining machinery for cheap. The value of each hashtag could be assessed on the basis of its grade, rank, or potential tag coin yield it may produce in the future. The price discovery may also be affected by change in the price of tag coin itself, as the higher price means greater tag coin income and lower price means lower tag coin income for the owners of the hashtag NFT. Okay, hopefully it's not too confusing. So tag protocol has a halving every year for 5 years. So year one, it's printing 10,000 coins per hour, which is 90 million coins for the year, split across everybody in order of grading gets the most. We've been through that. Year two, the halving cuts it to 43 million coins per year. Year 3, 4, and then by year 5, we're down to 5.5 million tag mined across all the hashtags. And it stays at that limit, right? It steadies out, sticks to that for the rest of time. Okay, it tells you about that in there. The mining, that's sort of how the mining is split, I guess, and the stuff like this. What are we gonna do here? Yeah, here it is. So per hour, 10,000 down to 600 per hour. Okay, quite a sharp reduction when you halve. It's a bit like compounding up, where you double, you get exponential. Likewise, when you go down, right? So they're getting pretty rare. Tag coins getting pretty hard to mine at this point, right? By year 5, you're not going to be getting paid much tag coin. That's for sure. And here's how the distribution of the tag coin goes. So the stakers, which are people who own the NFTs, are getting 84% of the tags. The Oracle gets 5%. The liquidity pool farming, which is back in here, we can come to that in a second. 5%. The Protocol Foundation's getting 5%, and the Protocol Migration Fund is 1%. So this is about having some coins on hand to change to different chains as technology advances. Don't want to get stuck with Binance Chain. Binance Chain is almost getting clogged already, and it's only a few years old. So, and Ethereum, we know how that worked. It did not go well. Okay, and then they've got some here. It tells you about the 10 million pre-mint, 1 million for liquidity. So you can buy these on Pancake Swap if you don't want to do it here for any reason. 4 million towards the development and maintenance of this project. 5 million towards the marketing and promotion of this project. Here's the coin burning. I think we've sort of been through that. Value discovery of coin. Okay, it's getting rarer, it's getting burned, stuff like that. Protocol governance, if you're into governance stuff, I'm not really. Conclusion, and then the risks associated with participating in a blockchain project, same as all crypto, it can go to 0. The risk is total loss, and all you're left with is an NFT of a hashtag that you continue to own, which I reckon is all right. And I've accepted that risk for myself. You have a lack of regulation. The participants agree that not to benefit from any guarantees associated with pre-sale on regulated financial markets or other regulated financial investments, right? So crypto, there's nobody to cry to. Capital loss, you can lose all your money. Don't put in more than you can afford to lose. If you need to eat, you probably shouldn't be buying hashtags for $450 US, right? Volatility or market risk, the value of the tokens, just like that of any cryptocurrencies in general, can be extremely volatile and subject to significant and largely unforeseeable fluctuations. Moreover, the market or markets on which these tokens are traded do not offer the same guarantee that are generally applicable to conventional financial markets, right? So anyone's been around for crypto for a while, look at Cryptopia exchange. Vanished. Exchanges come and go. You leave your coins on exchanges and they go away, or any website, and that also applies to this website. You know, it can go away, it can get bloody shut down. I don't know what happens. You get DDoS attacks and things like this. I don't know. But yeah, and a change in the system. As the nature of the crypto projects are experimental in nature, there could be abrupt changes or disruption to services on account of technological challenges or inevitability. So this is extremely new. And even since I've been watching, like it says here, about 30 hashtags are going to be for auction each day after they're sold out. I believe that it's actually now 21, which is cool. I don't mind that. So, you know, take those risks into account that nothing is guaranteed in crypto, right? So if you're into farming and staking and stuff, you can come and do liquidity farming. You can see people are just pulling in here. I'm not a fan of farming. I don't like it. And plus, as we saw in the white paper there, 84% of the coins are going to the miners. Only 5% are going to all of the people who are farming here, token farmers, right? So it's up to you to do your quick maths there, but like I put $1,000 in here and farmed it for a bit, and I got, you know, can we use the word jack shit? We got close to that anyway. Got not much, I'd rather. So I took it out and I bought more hashtags and coins, right? So that's cool. That's the tag protocol, right? So things I love about tag protocol, you own the NFT outright in your own wallet as an NFT forever. And that NFT mines you coins. Okay. Mining machine NFT, pretty cool. Bored Ape. And that differs from the Bored Ape in that instead of owning a picture and you get a ticket to go on a boat, you own a mining machine that is a hashtag that nobody can copy, as far as I understand with this. And that's enough of tag protocol. If you want to know more, I have a Discord and I have a YouTube, Trade Travel Troopy. I'll be uploading a video I made in that today. And come get in my Discord. I probably have the biggest collection of tag protocol information in one place that because I've collected it and put it all there. So come learn about tag protocol. I guess there's one more thing I should probably show you about the tag protocol, which is valuable. I believe this project is extremely valuable myself in many ways, as we've been through. But down here, right, you can't join tag protocol without a referral link. This is my referral link. It's basically my wallet, or I can send you this link right here, invitation, same deal. Here's how it pays on referrals, 25%. Remembering it costs $450. Everybody you refer, you get 25%. Does that make sense? $100 US per referred hashtag. Adds up pretty quick. So you can see here, I've referred 30 hashtags. People have bought 30. Now, saying that, I own, I think, 13, and I referred myself on most of those. So this is not an accurate, like, you know what I mean? I got a discount sort of thing. You refer yourself, you get 25% cash back straight up. So it's kind of cheaper than 400, it's down to 300, you know, sort of thing when you come and claim your commissions. And so that cost everybody that's bought them hashtags 20 Binance coins. And from that, my share of commissions has been 6 Binance coins. Not a bad day's work. Like I said, I've been in this, what, 3 weeks? Oh shit, we'll go to there and see the hashtags of people. And because this is a protocol on the blockchain, you can see wallets, you can see tags, everything like this. So these are the ones that people have bought with my referrals. A few friends in here, some amazing choices. I'm just blown away, quite jealous. Like, well, I didn't get that. AUD, come on, what a weapon. Biddy, oh, that's amazing. You know, those are not mine. I bought Wrecked. Savior, I didn't buy that one. Tag Chain, Tag Protocol, shout out to Chris, I got these. Fuck Bill Gates, and these are sort of mine. Not Your Slave, that's a friend. Snowflakes is a friend of mine. Fuck the Police, that's mine. Saturday Night Live, I bought most recently. And even though that was me, I got cash back more or less. Like my referral was 0.2 Binance coin, not bad. And what I've been doing is just buying more tags with all my referrals, right? You don't have to, you can take the Binance coin. I'll show you how to do that right here. Right here. Okay, so it shows you here. This is your mining. So my 2 hashtags has mined 332 tag coins since I've had them. I actually had 3 and I sent 1 to a different wallet. So this is not entirely accurate. It was kind of 3 were mining it for a little while, but besides the point, right? And I haven't claimed 38 tag coins are there right now. If I want them, I just click this. And it's waiting for Binance Chain currently. Yeah, so I haven't got my wallets all connected and stuff properly at the minute for this. So anyway, that's that there. Invitation earnings, right? So this is your referral money, and you can see I sold the 30. It has levels, I guess. Haven't got any levels down myself. My commission's been 6 Binance and I've claimed them all, so I don't have any to claim. Buy some hashtags off me, I'll have some more Binance to claim. Okay, that's enough hashtag. Love the hashtag. I'll show you in my Discord quickly. This is me, Trade Travel Troopy, and I have a channel specifically for hashtags. And this is the most information all in one place. Okay. Let's get on the next project. Here we're looking at something that may not be so, well, let's have a talk to Shane. Shane, what do you think about this?
I don't know anything about it. You're showing me about it now.
Yeah, no, about the tag protocol we've just been through.
Oh, the tag protocol. Yeah, the tag protocol. It's all right, man. It's one of those things where it could be awesome, could be shit. We don't know.
Exactly. Yep. Pay your money, take your chances.
That's it.
The way I see it is the risk to reward is the risk. Total loss, you're down $400 and you've got an NFT. Okay.
Exactly. So what's this LOX one do?
Reward, nobody can possibly predict the future. So I'm betting that it might go okay because this is crypto, and crypto is the fastest appreciating asset ever invented by human beings. So better be in it than not. Okay, so here we are to the LOX network. Okay, there's 3 parts to this LOX network. It's it's a little bit confusing, especially for people who are only familiar with the monkey ape type NFTs. This is a smart NFT, right? And that is also the name of one of their tokens. So they've done well to score that as a name for a token moving forward, that's for sure. They're up 23% for the day. And it's the same website. So there's 3 parts to it. There's the smart NFT, the smart LOX, and the LOX token, but we'll learn about that right now. Providing global security for wireless devices. They all say that. Our network, LOX network, puts the power of device ownership in the hands of owners rather than wireless carriers. Our mission is to recover devices through global data sharing. Okay, they all say that. Designed to target and dismantle the phone theft industry through a decentralized blacklist. They talk a lot about the blacklist. We'll get into that in a second. We bridge our users' unique digital and physical ownership, right? This is what NFTs are about, proving ownership, through unique non-fungible tokens or NFTs. At LOX, we are providing the world's first global IMEI blockchain. IMEI is simply the like serial number of your phone. You can have a look, it's usually under the battery. Token utility. The LOX token, our native currency, is central to our network. They all say that. LOX is part of our reward structure and incentivizes mission success. Device owners can create bounties paid in LOX for the recovery of lost and stolen devices. Plus, other users who find such devices and return them to their owners receive a reward paid in LOX, right? It sounds very simple. You lose your phone, you say, hey, if you find my phone, I'm going to give you $10 in LOX. And if you find a phone and somebody's got a bounty out or whatever we're calling this, you know, you hand it back, you get the coin, right? Pretty simple on the surface. We'll get into it in a minute. It gets deep. Users can also receive LOX reward when finding a blacklisted device with no apparent owner. These three incentives are designed to increase the recovery rate of devices. So they want to help people find phones, apparently. Smart NFT and the smart locks. Our model pairs smart NFTs to smart locks NFTs, creating a bond that is the core of our security network. The user creates an NFT representation of themselves, including their name and contact information, and then an NFT representing the user's device is then minted. So you have an NFT of you, and you have an NFT of your phone, and then the blockchain shows that, yes, that's your phone, right? And it's got your phone make, model, and the serial number. By bonding the two on the LOX network, proof of ownership is verifiable on the blockchain. Cool. This is what NFTs are amazing for, proving ownership, right? It's running on the XRP ledger, the LOX network. So XRP Ripple from our friends at the World Economic Forum out of Switzerland. Thank you, Switzerland, for running the world. The mobile app. So this is all very new, of course, like the others, is that it's sort of still evolving. It runs on Ripple, and security tagging currently under development. Our LOX nano security tagging is an invisible method that will be used for tagging and tracing items using microdot technology. Main word being items. They forgot to put phones there again. Decentralized blacklist of your serial number, you know. All right, so you got your team, they all say that, and that's the end of the front page. So for information again, we go to the white paper. So I hope you can detect a sense of sarcasm in my voice as I talk about this cutting edge technology changing the way you locate a lost phone in the future.
Just slightly.
Leaning towards the potential of this is immense. The potential of this technology is truly immense beyond what I can imagine, I'm sure. But hey, if they just want to help you find your phone, that's cool. I just don't think they do. I think they're up to something. So here it is about the smartphone crime problem. Okay, apparently people are stealing your phone, and then you ring, we hear your carrier here in Australia, it's Telstra. In America, it's like Verizon or something, wherever you live. If you ring them and tell them to blacklist your phone and like lock it, shut it off, whatever, it's all the same word for the same thing. That's cool. But if they send your phone overseas to run on a different network, it's not blacklisted on that other network. Okay, so apparently this is a huge problem in the world. I haven't suffered this problem yet myself, but this is what they're all about. Okay, so people are stealing phones. The blacklists don't operate across countries and stuff like this. So if it was stolen, someone ships it to another country. You can see a quick Google search reveals more than this. Tutorials for people trying to block phones and stuff. Okay. The smartphone theft pandemic. Interesting use of words there, theft pandemic. A $30 billion smartphone theft pandemic is ironically being enabled by the phone provider's own strategy. It goes on about this for quite a while about how people are doing this with the phone. Okay, so get it. Hopefully you have understood that. If not, come and read this white paper. You saw how I found it there, CoinGecko, smart locks in the website, in the white paper. Okay, we get through here. Here we go. At LOX. Yeah, this is it. At LOX Network, we are proud to develop the world's first fully decentralized security network. Designed to target and dismantle the global phone theft industry with a decentralized blacklist, empowering the individual to report phone thefts. The core concept of a serial number blacklist is sound, but the execution of such blacklists by centralized parties is not. When Satoshi Nakamoto first described decentralized ledger technology in the Bitcoin white paper, it became clear that the technology for eliminating the stolen device trade had arrived. Here we go. Listen, here where it gets fucking very, very exciting, right? Or interesting. Using a dual NFT proof of ownership model to ensure control across multiple devices, locks networks put the power of the device in the hands of the owners, not the wireless carriers. Just as anyone can build using open blockchain protocols such as Ethereum, Solana, and Polkadot, developers, carriers, law enforcement companies, insurance, blah, blah, blah. You got this blacklist. They're trying to make so as that it doesn't matter if you send your phone overseas, it's black, like lock, you can lock it from wherever, right? They carry on about that for way too long in this. Blacklist. Here, this is the important part. We're on page 8 for those following along at home. Locks network. Locks network is a hybrid blockchain. Hybrid blockchain being built with Hyperledger Fabric to record transactions to the XRP ledger, which is Ripple, right? To the Ripple ledger and interoperate with the Flare network, okay? For Turing completeness. Turing completeness. We'll come back and have a look what these words all mean here in just a second. Using the Ethereum virtual machine, the Locks network is where Smart NFT, our NFT platform, and Smart Locks, the mobile security application, reside. Okay, so this is hella technical. I get it. I'm not a geek. I wish I was. I studied bloody nuts and bolts in the industrial era when I've seen the technological era arriving, but I'm doing my best to learn. And so I'm digging in here and trying to learn. Okay, what does these words mean? Okay, hybrid blockchain, that's pretty understandable. It's a hybrid of different blockchains. So what are those blockchains? The Hyperledger Fabric. Let's have a look. Search for Hyperledger Fabric. Sounds pretty hectic. Who owns and operates Hyperledger Fabric? Here, what is Hyperledger Fabric? IBM. Everybody should be familiar with IBM if you know what a computer is. Okay. What many people don't know is how IBM did get started. And we'll get to that after we find out what is Hyperledger Fabric. Is an open source project from the Linux Foundation. It is the modular blockchain framework and de facto standard for enterprise blockchain platforms, right? So it says it right here. It's modular blockchain and it's the standard for enterprise blockchain, de facto meaning whether it's like officially called that or not. Regardless, it is the standard enterprise blockchain platform with IBM stuff, okay? We know IBM stuff's pretty big. Why is IBM stuff pretty big? Because IBM got their start in tracking human beings in concentration camps in Nazi Germany. Everybody knows about the tattoos on the arm and the punch cards to track the people. Yeah, that was our friends at IBM, okay? That's pretty upsetting, but that's the truth of the world. Okay. To record the transactions on the XRP Ripple ledger, okay? Do we know about the Ripple ledger and the World Economic Forum? We'll probably get a black helicopter turn up here in a second and keep typing this sort of stuff in. And Ripple, right? So our friends at the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab and mates, name Ripple as, is looking at Ripple as the native currency, right? So Ripple's most likely, well, it is. They've said it since the beginning, the central bank digital currency. Ripple is the banker coin. They've said this all along. They're not afraid of telling everybody. Information's all there, okay? We know what Ripple is. Okay, if it's not called Ripple, the one world currency will be run on the Ripple blockchain. It says it right there. Okay, and then the Flare network. Okay. So they're hybriding IBM's blockchain with the Ripple ledger, with the Flare network. What's the Flare network? The Flare network is, as much as I've understood, I never really looked into the Flare network too much, but it's Amazon. The Flare network is what Amazon runs with, if I understand correctly. I could be wrong on that. I've seen it somewhere. But yeah, Flare consensus protocol. But yeah, this stuff's a bit hectic for me, right? I'm not a, like I said, I'm not a coder. Somewhere I've seen it was about Amazon, but anyway, DYOR, do your own research. But anyway, so they're making a hybrid of IBM, World Economic Forum, and Amazon. And all Turing completeness means is encoding. Instead of having to type in all of the ones and zeros, you just type in like certain words, like, you know, makes it easier to code, is my understanding of that. Again, not an expert in that. Okay, so and I think we're up to date there, right? So they're making a hybrid of those things on an Ethereum virtual machine, which, you know, I don't know, really know how that differs from a genuine Ethereum machine or whatever, but we'll keep moving. We got a bit to get through. The native currency LOX powers LOX network. The token is used to pay transaction fees when interacting or executing contracts via the LOX network. The two first applications to be built by the team at LOX are Smart NFT, an NFT platform where users can mint digital representations of themselves and their devices amongst other uses, and Smart Locks, the mobile security application. The Smart Lock NFT platform works like any other NFT marketplace. Like any other NFT marketplace. Here, the user creates a digital representation of themselves and their devices in a QR-coded NFT, including name, email, address, and additional information, right? So you mint your themselves in a QR-coded NFT. Okay. How's this help me find my phone? Once the user NFT is created, the user can mint a digital representation of their device, including its make, model, serial number, etc. Cool. So that's your two NFTs, the one of you and the one of all the stuff you own. Okay, that's pretty simple, makes sense, at least to me. The Smart Locks mobile security app uses the LOX network to identify and bridge a user's profile NFT stored on the mobile application and a device NFT stored on the Smart NFT platform to pair them together, creating the proof of ownership bond backed by the Ripple ledger. So as long as it's on the blockchain, in this case, Ripple blockchain, it shows that you own that phone. Like, it repeats quite a lot here. Using the power of Flare network and the speed, reliability, cost efficiency, and most importantly, the decentralization of the Ripple ledger, any actions recorded by the LOX network are verifiable on the blockchain. Scanners, you can scan on the blockchain. Irrefutable documentation, proof of ownership. Okay. Here's the app. So the Smart app, or what's it called? Smart Locks security app, enables users to manage the security, whereabouts, and ownership rights of multiple devices. Accessing LOX network's proof of ownership system, proof of ownership whitelist device owners on allotted devices, thereby excluding non-whitelist users and detecting instances of theft. Okay. So what you can do is these things here, you can check on your device, you can lock it, you can back it up, you can locate it, you can blacklist it, you can proof of ownership, you can recover lost or stolen devices, you can offer rewards for finding lost devices, and you can claim the rewards for returning devices to people. Okay. Okay. Upcoming development milestones will see the addition of any network connected devices, such as smartwatches and laptops, along with other high value items, such as e-bikes. Oh, cool. IBM and the World Economic Forum want to help me find my bike. Thanks, IBM. LOCK's blacklisting technology primarily relies on they carry on about the serial numbers and IP tracking for identifying, locating, and locking lost or stolen network connected devices. We've got to find this next part right here. Okay, this is where it gets a bit how you going. The LOCK's network is a distributed network built for securitizing your possessions, which is why we are currently developing LOCK's nano security tagging, an invisible method for tagging and tracing using microdot technology. Wow, that's some pretty cool technology, man. Invisible micro nano dot technology for tracing and tagging. Sounds like a brand new tattoo. Anyway, so that's what's going on in here pretty much. It can just continues more and more of the same. You can have a look through here, but yeah, that's the main parts about that. I wanted to show you that this NFT technology, you can mint your identity into a QR code and then mint all the things that you own and put them on a blockchain to show that you own them. And then you can get invisible micro dot nano dots and put them in things and trace and tag them and find your e-bike. Yeah, so there's got a bit more in here about the tokenomics and stuff, about this and that, but that's pretty is the roadmaps and that, and yeah, it's the end of that one. So that's smart locks and all of the things that go with that. Any questions?
No, I think you're pretty thorough, man. What's the next thing you got? Oh, that's right. It's the Avocado Guild.
Here we go. So you can sense my sarcasm and distrust for IBM and the World Economic Forum wanting to find my mobile phone through QR coding my identity into a lockable NFT from remote locking with invisible nano dots, right? I don't know.
Most certainly I can.
I can't say I'm a fan of that. But what I am a fan of, and obviously several other people, the Avocado Guild. Okay.
Again, wait, before you get into it, skip so much the heartstrings and explain what it's about, then do the heartstrings.
Well, I don't understand. I'm not a gamer. I'll put that out there in the initial beginning. Obviously, gaming is.
Okay, you do you, man.
Yeah, obviously gaming is huge. Everybody knows this. I don't know how huge. I can only get a sense of this project. And initially I thought, oh, this is a strange looking thing. But all of the gaming stuff tends to be cartoony nowadays. This looks like, I guess, the Flappy Birds or whatever used to play on the phones. I don't know, I never did. But here, the mission: to inspire NFT gamers to thrive while advancing the world's shift to the digital economy. Avocado Guild underline the value of inspiring positive impacts on people's lives. Our mission to unlock the hidden talents of our guild members by empowering them with the education, encouragement, and digital instruments they need to achieve their full potential in the metaverse. I like it. Community, what makes play to earn? I don't know. I'm not playing to earn because I don't play, but the coins that you mine and you get in the game and you open the box in Mario Kart and the coin comes out, the coin's a real coin. You sell it for dollars in the real world. Right? Makes sense to me. Seems pretty simple. You go to the game, you play the game, you win the points and you sell the points for dollars and you feed your family is what I think is going on over here. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone knows more about this than me, I'm open to learning. What makes play to earn technology so revolutionary is the ability to activate guilds and empower local communities from anywhere in the world. I'm not sure what a guild is. Like, to me, I think it's just a squad, right? Just all your friends. You might have a Discord or a lobby, or I don't know what a guild is exactly. It's obviously something that's well known because they've called this the Avocado Guild as opposed to anything else, right? And I don't know why it's called avocado. I guess when Sushi Swap, Pancake Swap, food tokens all came out like earlier this year, last year, they were weird in the beginning. Everyone thought it was a joke. Hot dog coins and bloody, you know, there was all the ones. So again, this is in with the food theme. The food theme might come from gaming. It might be part of the culture. I can't help you with that. I don't know, but I'm just trying to get my head around this. So it seems to work on Axie Infinity games, and it pays out in the Axie Infinity coin, which, if I remember correctly, is called like Love Potion or something like this. Hopefully some people get in the chat box and bloody troll me up and teach me how wrong I am about gaming. Love Potions coins or something it was called. I don't know.
It's called Love Potion.
Just potion coins, is it?
Yeah, just type in love, it should pop up.
Love. Yeah, right. So see, this is about love. This is not about putting you into QR code and filling you full of invisible micro dots and tracking where you go. This is about empowering people to educate themselves. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen it in here the other day anyway. That's not
Love Potion. You'll have to write Love Potion. There's a lot of coins with the word love in it.
Yeah, well, I was typing it one now before it's lagging. It's hot here. My computer's having a hard time. We'll keep moving. We invest in NFT assets to provide powerful opportunities for communities in need. And we are proud to be in the business of helping improve lives. See our community, well, I can do this, but look, here's these people. Thank you, Avocado Guild. Okay. They're not the only ones. You go in here, go in here. Here's the Twitter for these guys. Your passport to the metaverse. Join the movement in the Discord here, Telegram here, website. Here's the investors and backers. Some names we may recognize: Animoca, 3 Arrows, Hashed, Solana, Binance, Polygon, Algorand, and these MEXC. This is an exchange that I use. I like MEXC exchange, shout out. So these guys are investing and backing the Avocado Guild, which is interesting. And they have 8,000 scholars. So I don't necessarily mean that they maybe have to do their school and they teach you how it works. I should probably do it, but this is mainly, from what I pick up, aimed at impoverished people. You see here is the people that play the avocado games and make the coins and are very thankful. They're making thank you posters. And here they are buying food. These people that live in the places where they mostly have scooters and smartphones. And look, thank you for giving us this opportunity. Thank you to the mods and cause who made the Avocado Guild possible. I was able to buy 1 month worth of medication, you know, and the food. They're here, so thankful. Got the money from his payout as an avocado scholar. Thank you for the guild, the leaders, blah, blah, blah. Got the money. Thank you for the guild. He could marry his wife over here by the looks, you know. This is awesome. Fair bit different to filling you full of smart dots. This here, okay, look, nappies for the babies and stuff. This is awesome. Excuse me for getting emotional, but I went to Vietnam as part of my Bitcoin Academy and got to sort of meet these kinds of people that live in these sorts of situations, and there isn't very many opportunities there, and they work bloody hard, these people. So giving anybody with a smartphone that comes and plays the game a way to make some coins, I think this is just beautiful. And I guess here they are again, making thank you stuff, and I don't know, being a community. So I'm obviously late to this. It's obviously been around for a little while, especially since like Binance and whatnot's invested, but I only found it just recently looking into what is possible with NFTs. So if you interested in this and that, come and check out the Avocado game. And I'm sure there's very similar things. And they make like a shout out from what I can understand. And they say, hey, everyone, we're all going to be playing, you know, the soccer game I saw in here one time. Cyball here, look. And because Binance is investing in this, you can likely have a look around on Binance and find stuff about this over there. What's this? That's something else. Squad goals. They play, looks like Axie games, like I was saying before, and they get paid out with this. You know, I don't know why it won't find the coin. But something I just did want to show you before we go is, if you want a really good understanding of this, I learned, because it's confusing for me not being a gamer, but what I learned the most was from this guy right here. Can you hear this, Shane?
I've written a song with 3 verses. I do hope you like it.
Can you hear this guy?
Oh, it'll be coming through on the recording.
It will be?
Yeah. Turn it up a little bit.
Because, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it does. Do you know how I can set it to come through?
Man, it's always come through when I played stuff. It's like when we have a Zoom on the nights. Go back in your introduction to this, because I'll have to edit out this back and forth.
All right. So I've tried to look into the Avocado Guild and work it out, but not being a gamer, it's not my like culture area of expertise. It's, I wouldn't say confusing, but I would say it's extremely confusing for me, the gaming lifestyle and whatever else you could say, the culture, right? It's not, I don't know. I'm trying to learn. So anyway, what I learned more from looking around in all of everything, the back office, and trying to figure it out. But I just found this guy's song on Twitter, and I learned heaps from this. So I'll just let him play, and yeah, you can hear about the Avocado Guild.
Eccentric here, saying hi to all of you in Sydney and beyond. Avocado Guild. I've written a song with 3 verses.
I'd just like to say really quickly as well that the Avocado Guild is an Australian company based out of Sydney, so that's cool too. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi.
I've got a metaphor for the metaverse of metaverses as we metamorphosis, and we can change the script and I'll be part of it. It feels good, no need to wait your turn. There's a game for you where you can place the earn, and I'll put my virtual plot right next to you. And we can be digital neighbors. This Avocado Guild is here to stay. To solidify a place on the blockchain. Avocado Guild will pave the way to improve community life. Let those days play. And it's the one team now only just begun. Spread the joy and the fun, so please come along. We've got funding to go to the moon. So let's go from the sun. With virtual worlds and video games in our hands. This Avocado Guild is here to stay. To solidify our place on the blockchain. Avocado Guild will pave the way to improve community lives. Let those games play. Investing in NFTs to give the power back to communities in need. That's something to sing for. We are future like children, so raise your hands in this virtual building. And I'll see you on the internet, so stick your pants, you know what's next. Cause Avocado Guild is here to stay. To solidify our place on the blockchain. Avocado Guild will pave the way to improve community life. Let those games play. Let those games play.
All righty. Hopefully that was nice, and you learned a little bit about the Avocado Guild.
I mean,
So, all right, we're pretty much done. Like, there's a million projects going on. This is just 3 that I've sort of taken my interest. I haven't invested in the Avocado Guild because I was trying to work out how I can make money out of this. And then once I've seen what it is, this is not for me to make money from. You know, this is for people that need it. So I really like the Avocado Guild. I found them through crunchbase.com, a website where you can see which companies invest in who. And you just type in Avocado Guild. What happened? Yeah, so my computer's getting hot, but we'll persevere. And the Avocado Guild, and it'll give you some info about them. They're from Sydney, Australia. Play to earn NFT, and they got $18 million from 8 investors, and those investors are listed here: Binance, Solana, Animoca, Polygon, like they said. So I'll take them for their word that those people have invested. And again, I don't understand the potential of this, but if it's feeding people, buying medicine, buying nappies, well, what's not to like? I don't know. I like the Avocado Guild thing, and if there's other ones similar that you know about, other guilds or stuff like this, I'm very keen to learn about them. So let me know if you're a gamer and understand this better than me. And we are done for today's full circle NFT exploration. And hopefully you've learned a little bit from me, as I've been doing some learning on this myself, that NFTs are more important than crypto. NFTs are bigger than crypto. And I've heard it said that NFTs are as or more important than the internet, which is a humongous claim. And it just means I need to do more research as to the person who said that. They obviously understand this better than me, but I'm getting there. So yeah, there's more to NFTs than monkey money. And
wonderful, bro. Wonderful. Well,
we're done.
Cheers for coming on the show, man. We'll have to do it again as you explore new topics to the NFT space, because it's not something that I kind of dwell on.
No, that's for sure. So 3 things we went over, 3 different topics, right? Is the hashtag NFT, minting an asset that mines you cryptocurrency, whereas you hold the hashtag and you can do with it what you will. You can sell it, you can bloody trade it, give it to people, and it mines your coins the whole time. And you get to choose the words. So whatever words you would like to feel well owning, you know, like people have said to me, oh, why don't you buy like COVID-19? Well, besides the fact someone else has bought it, I feel nice making money off of owning that crap, you know? You've seen the ones I got. And then we had the smart locks NFT QR code, your identity, invisible nano dot tracking technology one. Very interesting and worth paying attention to. But I kind of feel that might have a possibility for a little bit of evil going on over there. And then to counterbalance that, we had the Avocado Guild, which just looks to be quite loving and free and beautiful things. So you can use NFTs as anything that you want. Just trying to show you the potential of use cases for NFTs. And I think that's everything.
All right. Awesome, mate. Well, thank you so much for your time. And yeah, we'll have to do this again.
Yeah, most welcome.
All right. Kill the recording.
All right. Hit me up in the Discord or Trade Travel Troopy, and I can help you get started with any of those 3, preferably the hashtags. That's one of my most favorite.
No one could tell.
And we are stopped.
All right. Wonderful. I'll tell you what, I might get a hashtag just on the off chance. Especially, I didn't know you got coins regardless on whether it was a piece of shit or not.
Put 1% in, man. You're throwing 1% at garbage without even reading it, and now you've read that, and you got to at least throw 1% at that.
to be fair, let me just clarify. I don't put fucking 1% into things when I don't read them. On an open bet is when I don't read it. That's the only times I don't find out what I'm investing in, because an open bet, it doesn't matter. Like, you're investing for that initial.
Yeah, okay. Oi, just speaking about that fab welt, but did you realize, I don't know what the videos that you watched said, but like, did you realize?
Oh yeah, it went through the entire white paper. Yeah, it's fucking absolutely amazing. I think
you
it's got the
realize
potential to
you realize how many coins they're going to need to stake and all of that to make the NFTs and all of that stuff, and there's only 500 million coins to go around for it's an ecosystem. They've got 500 million coins for an entire gaming ecosystem. That seems low.
Right.
And it's new, and it had heaps of hype when it dropped on the ICO. It's just that it didn't do 100x on the fucking drop. No one really thinks it's any good. But everyone.
Yeah, but see, man, honestly, it's the best game. It is the best game. There's not a better game in existence right now.
Then what?
Than that, as far as like NFT games go.
What, Fab Welt?
Yeah.
It's not even out yet.
No, but the game you can play the game and earn coins. Me and Mick were playing it last night.
Okay, shooting game.
Yeah, I was shooting Mick in the face. He really did not like it. I don't think he wants to play again.
Yeah, so but it's mostly a beta, or is it fully running? Like, it comes down to users and stuff. I think it's still working on it, and the second game is not out yet, and that. But yeah, like, yeah, they've got like it's like a minimum viable product, or like the beta. It's not the full version yet. I'm pretty sure. Well, you played the cunt, not me. But yeah, so cool.
Man, I'm not much of a gamer. I prefer to play my Xbox. I just think it could get to $1. I honestly think it could easily get to $1.
Oh, more
without any issues.
More, dude. It's 500 million coins, and look how much some of these companies are worth, and they, kind of like the .com boom. They don't exist yet. Everyone's speculating, but if they do what they say, that Fab Welt's going to be a fucking profitable coin. Never mind, like, you have to stake the coins to get NFTs that can't be made any other way. The rare ones and that, you have to stake for them, right? And then because they are rare, and you can only get them from staking the coin, people that haven't got enough coins to stake aren't going to ever be able to get those NFTs except for buying them off the people with the coins that stake them. The only way.
I'm okay with that. I'm a big fan of capitalism, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, first in, best dressed, man. If you don't, someone else does. That's why I bought some of them smart locks.
Exactly right.
I bought some of them smart locks.
You should get into one of my mining machines. It's digital as well. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is node related, but it's basically a mining machine that's built off what a node does, which I think is really, really cool. It's sacrificed the coins, and it's a bit it works. The tokenomics work a lot similar to how you explain tag.
Yeah, it just prints coins, and everyone decides the value on them. Read
through the white paper, check it out, but it is really, really cool, man. I've had 2 cryptographers look over it, full on nerds. I've had a few really successful guys look over it, and they dropped 20 grand on it instantly. And all the research I've done leads me to believe that it will be incredibly profitable, at least into the end of Q1. So I think it will be at least a few X.
Oh, I'm not looking for a few X's, but yeah, I'll definitely read about
it. No, but I mean,
more than
it's an income producing. It's a passive income producing asset. So it's the same principles as tag.
Of course, yeah, which is diversifying, because if any one goes away, you got more than one. And it's cool because I manifested this fucking tag protocol because been hearing about Annie, you want 7 streams of passive income. Well, I've got 13 now, even though it's not heaps of income yet. But they all are under the one risk category, in that if that goes away, it's fucking gone, all of them. So it's not really 13, it's sort of 1. I get that.
Fair enough. So how do you you just get, I can jump on there and I can get a referral code, yeah? For the without having to own a hashtag, I can get a referral code.
As in,
I have to own one, don't I?
You'd like to shill and refer people to it, but without owning
So
a
I can
hashtag?
buy my own one. Yeah, without owning a hashtag. I'd love to buy one with the profits.
Don't think so.
So you have to own one before you're part of the shill club.
Oh, I don't know. You could probably look into that. Yeah, it says it's invite only. I'm pretty sure you need to fucking be invited to get into it the first time, but then you build 2 or 3 wallets. You see how I had multiple wallets and referred myself. So yeah, once you got one, then you can refer yourself.
Okay, so buy one and then I have.
Would it be a good idea to end this so that it saves the thing before my computer explodes or anything happens? And then I'll call you back.
We'll talk later. We'll talk later, man. You have a good one. I got to go anyway. I got a lesson. But yeah, it was great talking to you.
Bit on, man. Yeah, anytime, eh?
Talk soon, buddy. Bye.
See you, bro. Bye.